Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. If you're new here, my name is Maria and in today's video I will be doing a collab with 10 other beautiful talented ladies. The host for this collab is Michelle from Michelle's Cozy Home. I will leave all the information down in the description box so you can definitely go check that out. Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. For my first DIY, I will be making a large sign. So I will be using two of these Dollar Tree Halloween signs. I will be using the back, so I am going to glue large popsicle sticks to the front. I'm going to cover the holes using hot glue, and then I'm going to give this one coat of my Waverly chalk paint in white. In a small bowl, I mix a little bit of water with the antique wax. I then started to paint my sign, but I didn't let this dry completely, so some of the white is coming off, but that's okay because I actually like the effect it gave it. After giving it the first coat, I am going to let it dry this time, and then I am going to go ahead and give it a second coat of this antique wax, and look how beautiful this looks already. I didn't paint this perfectly. As you can see, some of the white still peeked through, and I just love that effect that gave it, so I just left it like that. The next thing I did was add some wood planks to this by using a ruler and a pencil. If you have a paint marker, you can definitely just go straight with a paint marker. That will actually be a lot easier than what I am doing, but I don't have one, so yeah. The next thing I did was add a little bit of black and brown to make a dark brown, and then I used a tiny brush to go over the lines. Using the same mixture I did with the black and brown, I'm going to distress my sign. I am going to dry paint this around the edges and on the sign to make this look more like wood. And to be honest, I'm impressed on how this turned out. This is how it turned out after it was dry. I am showing you a close-up, and oh my god, it looks just like wood. The next thing I will be doing is transferring these words, and I am using these stencils that I got from Dollar Tree for the word love. As you can see, I did misspell the word loud, but I didn't fix it till like the next day, so you are going to see that word for like mostly the entire video. But just know that I do know that I did misspell it. To transfer the word, I did scribble the back using a chalk instead of a pencil because this is dark wood, or this is a dark color, so you wouldn't be able to see the pencil. And then I flipped it around and start tracing it. After that, I use my Waverly chalk paint in white to go over the letters. For the word love, I will be using this stencil that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to place it after the word of, and then with a small paintbrush and some white paint, I'm going to go over it. Surprisingly, this didn't bleed. It actually worked. So I'm really happy with these stencils. I have used some Dollar Tree stencils, and let me tell you, those did not work. Before I clean the chalk residue, I did let it dry, and then I used a dry paper and then just wipe it down. For the word family, I will be using this Dollar Tree sign. I'm going to paint this using my Waverly chalk paint in white. I did let this dry, then sand it a little using the Dollar Tree sand sheets. The way I fixed my sign was by sanding down the A and then adding the O. Next, I'm going to glue this to my sign using hot glue. The last thing I will be doing is adding a little hook that I removed from one of the Dollar Tree signs, and I did add it to the back. It had these little screws and I screwed it. And let me tell you, I love this because you won't be able to see the strings and it makes it look more high-end like this. And this is how this family, a little bit of loud, a little bit of crazy, and a whole lot of love sign turned out. I absolutely love this because it so represents my family. I wanted to make something to go along the sides of my sign, so I will be using these Dollar Tree popcorn container, as well as 3 of the popsicle sticks from Dollar Tree and 3 of the jumbo popsicle sticks from Lowe's. I wanted my scones to have some borders, so I will be using the smaller popsicle sticks for the bottom and the larger popsicle sticks for the top. You can make 2 sides out of 1 popsicle stick. I'm going to repeat the same process with the top part using the bigger popsicle sticks. As you can see, with the bigger popsicle sticks, you can also get 2 sides. I made 6 of the bigger ones, 3 for each scone, and 6 of the smaller ones, 3 for each scone. The next thing I will be doing is painting the scones, and I do want to make these galvanized, so I'm going to start off by painting it using the Waverly chalk paint and elephant. As you can see, I am doing only the 3 sides, so I am leaving the back white. Before I finish them, I'm going to put these to the side so they can dry. Now I'm going to paint the little popsicle sticks using my antique wax. I did paint the bottom and a little bit of the inside. I'm going to start to make these look more galvanized, so I will be using the Waverly chalk paint in silver lining first. I'm going to dry paint this using this paintbrush. I'm going to let this dry and then use the Waverly chalk paint in Steele and repeat the same process. Once that is dry, I'm going to go over it with the Waverly chalk paint and elephant again. And this is how they look. Now I'm going to let them dry for a couple of minutes. Then I'm going to add the little borders using hot glue. I will not be adding any to the back, only around the front. I'm going to do the same thing to the top ones. This is the reason I wanted to use the popsicle sticks as the borders to cover those little wavy lines or curvy lines. To make the little cuts, I will be using the Waverly Antique Wax first, and then with a thinner brush, I'm going to go over them using black paint, and like that, they're going to look more realistic. And that is it. You can leave them like that and use them as floral vase, or if you want to hang them to your wall, you can add some string to the back. But I will be adding these little hooks that I got from Lowe's. I'm going to glue them. These came with nails, but since this is plastic and I am not adding anything heavy, what I love about these is that you can use these all year round. I'm going to show you how I will be decorating mine for this fall. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go check out the playlist. And thank you, Michelle, for inviting me to participate in this beautiful collab. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time. Bye.